Alright, so we're back, and this time with a little bit more talkie-talkie. When we last left off, we were going to talk to the cook after finding out that a medic over there is back from the first game and she wants some brandy. So let's talk to Mess Sergeant Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You need anything, my friend?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel.
Namby-pambies.
You'd like to talk about?
I am using that phrase.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What
Cook.
don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
Yeah, Shepard's got the same thought I do. Janitor and cook?
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. The cracks.
God, that's disgusting.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
I like him.
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat.
Don't you mean they're cracks?
Take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Yes. Commander Shepard. Glowy face man, collector of brandy and food. Oh yeah, and savior of the universe. But mostly brandy and food. That's what most people don't see going on behind the scenes. Oh, what's this? Is this a shower? No, actually, what is that? I think it could be a shower. That's not a very private shower. Anyways, Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Talkie.
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
All I can sit here and think is Cerberus isn't as evil as most people think. And the next line that feels appropriate there in my mind is, oh, granted, we're evil, but not as evil as most people think. We don't kill kittens for no reason. Granted, if that kitten has the information needed to continue humanity's survival, we'll butcher it and offer it up to the sun gods on a plate. What are we doing? Investigate.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
What is Cerberus?
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Yes, save the world, but make sure to get some brandy on the way home.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Let's get to know Miranda better.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
That's an interesting job to have.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human.
Which
My
is pretty
biotic
long.
abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best
I'll be
training
right
and
back.
education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. When we last
Thanks
left
for the
off.
information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander, whatever you need.
We were talking to Miranda about her and Cerberus's operations and obviously their abilities. We've got life support.
Access to life support is restricted.
The men's restroom with a very, very open shower. Ah, crew.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Aww. What is that? Doesn't even look like the old core from the old Normandy. Must be upgraded.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Maybe I was looking for some females, you know? We're not in the Navy anymore. There's no fraternization rules. I can order them to do what I want. But, I mean, obviously I wouldn't. I'm too Paragon. But I may insinuate. Tech. Well, I was reading that, but fuck you too. Oh, that is some tasty beverage right there. Engineer Donnelly and Engineer Daniels.
You came all the way down here to see us?
Yes, I did.
Commanding officer.
Why? Why the hell are they Irish?
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriela Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Let's get to know our engineers.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
So they left for me, kind of.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
The daddy bags.
Will do, Commander.
I know I have a
I'm
horrible
amazed
Irish.
Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Oh, goodness me. This is a much different looking engine. It's vibrating. The old one had like waves of blue coming in. I wish they had more part in the story than what I remember. I don't remember them like affecting the story all that much. And something down here, some engineering, I suppose. Sprint up some of these stairs. It's very nice that they included the ability to... Whoa. Frame dips. Gonna have to sort that out soon. Maybe lower some of the graphical settings, I don't know. Anyways, now, let us get some actual things done in this LP besides talking to people. Enough chatter, let us go to battle. Alright. Now to the updated, slightly weird, in my opinion, version of controlling the map. Now, I do believe we need to go... We owe Captain Anderson this much. I think we should go fly over to him, get more talkiness out of the way, and then we'll come back over to the Omega Relay and recruit Archangel and the Professor. Actually, hold on real quick. Let's back out of that. I want to check something. Journal. Assignments. That's that. Missions. Dossier. The Professor. Alright, so let's get some of these out of the way. Biological Weapons Expert. Light Weapons Training with Solarian Special Task Group. Dr. Morden Solis is a Solarian biological weapons expert whose technology may hold the key to countering collector artifacts or attacks. He is currently operating a medical clinic in the slums of Omega. He'll be our first stop. The Warlord. Millennia of combat and strategic experience, rumored familiarity with collector technology. A brilliant and brutal Krogan warlord fought in the Krogan rebellions. Dr. Okia has become obsessed with saving the Krogan people from the genophage, and is believed to have contacted the Collectors in an attempt to gain technology to that end. He is currently in a Blue Suns camp on Corliss, though the nature of his relationship with the mercenary group is unknown. Travel to Corliss in the EMEA system. Alright, so we've got a Krogan, a Solarian, Archangel, small unit tactical expertise, Omnitool expert, and noted sniper. Archangel is a mercenary commander whose operations are noted for their technical expertise and strategic brilliance. He is responsible for high-profile attacks on gang leaders on Omega and can be likely found there. Find Archangel. Travel to Omega in the Sahara Barik system and find Archangel. The Convict. Jack, no last name known. Exceptional biotic ability. Note, criminal background, currently in custody. Jack is rumored to be the most powerful human biotic ever encountered. Very little additional data regarding Jack is available, except the subject has a history of violence and should be approached carefully. Currently, Jack is being held on the Turian prison ship Purgatory. Cerberus has negotiated for the prisoner's release. Go to the prison ship Purgatory and pick up the convict. So we've got one in a mercenary camp, one on Omega, where we don't actually really know where he is, and another on Omega who we know where he is, but he's in the slums operating a thingamajig, a health clinic, and then the final one who's in jail. Awesome. Well, that is the time. So next time on Let's Play Mass Effect 2, we're going to the Citadel. See you guys next time.